Death. It's a word that has haunted humanity since the dawn of consciousness. It's the ultimate unknown, a mystery that has captivated philosophers, theologians, and everyday people for millennia. What happens when we die? Is death the end, or is it a doorway to something else, something beyond our current comprehension? These questions, as old as time itself, continue to intrigue and perplex us. Across cultures and throughout history, we've sought answers in religion, philosophy, and even in the whispers of the wind. Ancient Egyptians built elaborate tombs filled with treasures for the afterlife. Tibetan Buddhists believe in reincarnation, a cycle of death and rebirth that continues until enlightenment is achieved. Indigenous cultures around the world have their own unique beliefs, often rooted in a deep connection to nature and the spirit world. While these beliefs offer comfort and meaning, the question of what truly lies beyond the veil remains unanswered. Is there a heaven, a hell, or perhaps a realm beyond our wildest imaginings? Or is death simply the cessation of existence, a finality that leaves no room for an afterlife? These are not merely academic questions. They are deeply personal, intertwined with our hopes, fears, and the very essence of what it means to be human. The search for answers is a journey into the heart of our own mortality. In recent decades, a growing body of anecdotal evidence has emerged from a most unexpected source: near-death experiences. Individuals who have come close to death, often during surgery or serious accidents, have returned with extraordinary tales of their time spent on the other side. They speak of bright lights, out-of-body experiences, and encounters with deceased loved ones. These accounts, often strikingly similar despite cultural or religious differences, have ignited a firestorm of debate. Are near-death experiences simply hallucinations, the result of oxygen deprivation or chemical imbalances in the brain? Or do they offer a glimpse into a realm beyond our physical existence, a realm that awaits us all? Near-death experience survivor. Many report a profound shift in their worldview, a newfound appreciation for life, and a diminished fear of death. They often describe a sense of peace, love, and interconnectedness that transcends anything they had ever known. These transformative experiences raise profound questions about the nature of consciousness, the limits of our understanding, and the possibility that death is not an end, but a transition to a different state of being. If we are to explore the possibility of life after death, we must be willing to expand our definition of reality itself. What if our current understanding of life, death, and consciousness is merely a limited perspective, constrained by the physical senses and the material world? Quantum physics, a branch of science that studies the behavior of matter at the subatomic level, suggests that our universe is far stranger and more mysterious than we ever imagined. Concepts like quantum entanglement, where particles can influence each other instantaneously, regardless of distance, challenge our conventional notions of space and time. Could it be that consciousness, like these entangled particles, exists beyond the limitations of our physical bodies? Is it possible that death is not an end to consciousness, but a liberation from the confines of the physical form? These questions lead us down a path of endless possibilities, a journey into the uncharted territories of human understanding. To truly grasp the concept of life after death, we may need to embrace the unknown, to acknowledge that some mysteries may forever elude our grasp. Throughout human history, cultures around the world have developed elaborate belief systems surrounding death and the afterlife. These beliefs, often deeply ingrained in religious and spiritual traditions, offer solace, guidance, and a framework for understanding our place in the cosmos. Christianity, with its emphasis on heaven and hell, offers a dualistic view of the afterlife, where our actions in life determine our eternal fate. Islam portrays paradise as a garden of delights, while Buddhism speaks of reincarnation and the journey towards enlightenment. Cultural anthropologist indigenous cultures often view death as a natural part of life's cycle, a transition to the spirit world where ancestors continue to guide and protect the living. These diverse beliefs, while differing in their details, share a common thread: the enduring human desire to believe that death is not the end. Exploring these varied perspectives can broaden our understanding of the afterlife, revealing the richness and complexity of human thought and the universal yearning for meaning and connection beyond the grave. Section 5. Seeking answers in the unknown. The search for answers about life after death is not merely an intellectual pursuit. It's a deeply human endeavor driven by our innate curiosity, our fear of the unknown, and our longing for something more. This quest has led us to explore ancient texts, decode cryptic symbols, and delve into the depths of our own consciousness. We've consulted oracles, performed rituals, and sought wisdom from spiritual masters, all in the hope of catching a glimpse beyond the veil. And while definitive answers may remain elusive, the very act of seeking can be transformative, leading to personal growth, spiritual insight, and a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of life. The journey itself, filled with its twists and turns, doubts and discoveries, can be just as illuminating as the destination. It's a journey that challenges our assumptions, pushes the boundaries of our knowledge, and invites us to embrace the mysteries that lie at the heart of existence. Ultimately, the search for life after death is a search for meaning and purpose in a world that can often feel random and chaotic. It's a testament to the enduring human spirit, our refusal to accept limitations, and our unwavering belief in the possibility of something more. Section 6. Embracing the mystery. Perhaps the most profound realization in our exploration of life after death is that some questions may never have definitive answers in our earthly existence. The nature of consciousness, the existence of a soul, and the true nature of the afterlife may forever remain shrouded in mystery. But rather than seeing this lack of concrete evidence as a deterrent, we can choose to embrace the mystery. We can marvel at the vastness of the unknown and find beauty in the possibility that there is so much more to existence than our limited human minds can comprehend. This embrace of the unknown does not require blind faith or the abandonment of reason. Instead, it encourages us to approach the question of life after death with open minds and open hearts, to consider all possibilities and to find solace in the mystery itself. The journey beyond the veil is ultimately a personal one, guided by our own experiences, beliefs, and intuitions. It's a journey that invites us to explore the depths of our own being, confront our deepest fears, and embrace the unknown with a sense of wonder and awe. Section 7. Encounters with the infinite. Imagine a moment where the boundaries of your world dissolve, where the familiar sights and sounds of everyday life fade into a distant hum. This is the experience recounted by countless individuals who have had near-death experiences. They describe a profound shift in consciousness, a sense of transcending the physical body and entering a realm beyond our ordinary perception.
For some, the experience is triggered by a traumatic event, a life-threatening accident, a heart attack, a brush with death's embrace. For others, it occurs during surgery, as anesthesia plunges them into a state of suspended animation. Regardless of the trigger, the common thread is a sense of detachment from the physical body, often accompanied by a feeling of peace and serenity.
Many near-death experiencers report a sensation of floating above their own bodies, observing the scene unfolding below with a detached clarity. They may witness medical personnel frantically working to revive them or hear conversations taking place around them. Some describe a feeling of being pulled towards a bright light, often at the end of a tunnel, while others speak of encountering beings of light or deceased loved ones. These experiences, while subjective and difficult to quantify scientifically, carry a profound sense of reality for those who have lived through them. They challenge our conventional understanding of consciousness and raise tantalizing questions about the nature of life, death, and the possibility of an afterlife. Section 2. The Tunnel of Light. A gateway to another realm. One of the most common motifs in near-death experience accounts is the image of a tunnel of light. Endirs describe it as a passageway, a conduit leading from the darkness of their near-death state towards a realm of brilliant light and overwhelming love. Some report a sensation of being drawn through the tunnel at great speed, while others describe a more gradual approach. The light itself is often described as being unlike anything experienced in the physical world. It's said to be intensely bright, yet not blinding, radiating a sense of warmth, peace, and unconditional acceptance. Some enders report feeling bathed in the light, enveloped by a love so pure and all-encompassing that it transcends human comprehension. The tunnel of light, while open to interpretation, has become a powerful symbol of the transition from life to death, a bridge between the known and the unknown. For many enders, it represents a gateway to another dimension, a realm where fear and pain dissolve in their presence of pure love and understanding. While the tunnel of light remains a mystery, its recurring presence in NDE accounts suggests a shared human experience, a glimpse into a realm that lies beyond the veil of our... Section 3. Embraced by love. Encounters with deceased loved ones. For many who've had near-death experiences, the most profound and comforting aspect of their experience is the encounter with deceased loved ones. They describe being greeted by parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, or friends who have passed on, often bathed in a radiant light and radiating a sense of peace and joy. These encounters are not limited to those who were close in life. Some NDRs report being greeted by ancestors they never met or even pets that have passed on. The common thread is a feeling of unconditional love and acceptance, a sense of being reunited with those who have gone before. The ability to communicate in these encounters is often described as telepathic, a meeting of minds rather than words. NDRs report feeling their loved ones' emotions, understanding their thoughts, and experiencing a depth of connection that transcends physical limitations. These encounters with deceased loved ones offer a profound sense of comfort and hope, suggesting that death does not sever the bonds of love, and that our relationships continue. Section 4 Life Review, a panorama of memories. Another common element of the near-death experience is the life review, a panoramic replay of one's life experiences. Enders describe it as a rapid yet vivid reliving of key moments, both significant and seemingly insignificant, from their earthly existence. It's not merely a visual replay, but a deeply immersive experience that engages all the senses and evokes a full spectrum of emotions. During the life review, enders often report seeing their actions and choices from the perspective of those they impacted. They may feel the joy they brought to others, the pain they caused, or the ripple effects of their actions, both positive and negative. This experience is often described as being profoundly insightful, fostering a deep sense of empathy and understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. The life review is not a judgment, enders emphasize, but rather an opportunity for reflection and learning. It's a chance to see the impact of our choices, to understand the consequences of our actions, and to gain a broader perspective on the tapestry of our lives. This aspect of the near-death experience suggests that our lives have meaning and purpose beyond our earthly existence. It implies that we are accountable for our actions and that the choices we make reverberate through the lives of others. Section 5. The decision to return. For many near-death experiences, the experience culminates in a pivotal moment, the decision to return to their physical bodies. This decision is often accompanied by a profound sense of peace and a deep understanding that their time on Earth is not yet over. They may feel a sense of responsibility to loved ones, a desire to fulfill their life's purpose, or simply a choice to embrace the remaining chapters of their earthly journey. The return itself is often described as a jarring transition, a sudden shift from the peace and clarity of the other realm back into the limitations of the physical body. Near-death experiencers may experience a sense of disorientation, a longing for the love and light they left behind, and a profound awareness of the preciousness of life. The decision to return is not always easy, as some near-death experiencers describe a reluctance to leave the peace and beauty of the other side. However, even in those cases, there is often an understanding that their earthly journey is not yet complete, and that they have unfinished business to attend to. The experience of choosing to return highlights the power of free will even in the face of death. It suggests that we have a role to play in our own destiny and that our choices, both in life and in death, have profound consequences. Section 6. The afterglow, life transformed. The impact of a near-death experience extends far beyond the initial event. Near-death experiencers often describe a profound shift in their worldview, a newfound appreciation for life, and a diminished fear of death. The experience leaves an indelible mark, shaping their values, priorities, and their very understanding of what it means to be human. Many near-death experiencers report a heightened sense of empathy and compassion, a deeper connection to nature and the universe, and a greater sense of purpose and meaning in their lives. They may experience a renewed interest in spirituality, a desire to help others, or a newfound passion for life's simple pleasures. The afterglow of the near-death experience can be both a blessing and a challenge. Near-death experiencers may struggle to reconcile their experience with the skepticism of others, or find it difficult to adjust to the mundane realities of everyday life after tasting the profound peace and love of the other realm. Despite these challenges, most near-death experiencers describe their experience as overwhelmingly positive, a life-altering event that instilled in them a deep sense of hope, gratitude, and a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Section 7. Science and the Soul: Exploring the Unexplained. Skeptics argue that near-death experiences can be explained by physiological changes in the brain during trauma. However, many researchers believe these factors do not fully account for the complexity and consistency of the experiences reported. The global prevalence of similar themes across cultures and the transformative impact of near-death experiences suggest there may be more to these experiences. Some scientists explore the possibility that consciousness is not confined to the physical brain but may exist independently. Emerging fields like quantum physics and the study of consciousness offer potential avenues for understanding these non-local aspects of reality. The scientific exploration of near-death experiences holds promise for bridging the gap between our understanding of the physical world and human consciousness. This could lead to a more comprehensive understanding of the mysteries of life and death. Section 8. Consciousness Unbound: A New Paradigm. Near-death experiences challenge us to expand our definition of consciousness beyond the physical body. They invite us to explore a paradigm where consciousness may exist independently as a fundamental aspect of reality. This concept has profound implications for our understanding of life, death, and the nature of reality. It suggests that death may be a transition to a different state of being. This perspective resonates with ancient spiritual traditions and aligns with emerging scientific theories. While radical, it offers a compelling framework for understanding near-death experiences. It opens new avenues for exploring human awareness and the nature of reality. Section 9. Bridging the Gap: Science and Spirituality in Dialogue. Near-death experiences highlight the importance of fostering a dialogue between science and spirituality. Science provides insights into the physiological and neurological correlates of near-death experiences. Spirituality offers a framework for understanding the subjective, experiential aspects. By integrating both, we can create a more comprehensive understanding of near-death experiences. This approach acknowledges the complexity of these phenomena. It expands our understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality. Respectful dialogue between science and spirituality is essential. Section 10. And the power of personal experience. The most powerful evidence for near-death experiences lies in personal testimonies. The consistency of their accounts and the profound impact on their lives cannot be easily dismissed. These first-hand accounts challenge our current understanding of consciousness. They invite us to question our assumptions and expand our perspectives. The power of personal experience transcends intellectual frameworks. Listening with empathy to these stories opens us to new possibilities. The exploration of near-death experiences is a journey of discovery. It calls for intellectual rigor and spiritual. The concept of reincarnation has captivated human imagination for centuries. Across cultures, people have pondered the possibility of past lives. From ancient Egyptians to Hindu and Buddhist traditions, the idea of past lives is widespread. It suggests that death may not be the end, but a continuation of consciousness. In recent decades, reincarnation has become a subject of serious inquiry within parapsychology. Researchers investigate cases of purported past life memories, particularly in young children. These accounts challenge our understanding of memory and identity. They raise questions about the nature of consciousness and human perception. Some of the most compelling evidence for reincarnation comes from young children. These children describe past lives with clarity and emotional intensity. They provide details that seem impossible to have acquired through normal means. These memories often correspond to strong emotional attachments or physical ailments. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist, dedicated over 40 years to researching reincarnation. He investigated over 3,000 cases of children who claimed to remember past lives. Stevenson focused on cases where memories could be objectively verified. His findings provide compelling evidence for reincarnation. Past life regression therapy has emerged as a tool for exploring past lives. It uses hypnosis or deep relaxation to access memories from previous lifetimes. The process is based on the premise that our subconscious mind stores past life memories. During a session, a therapist guides the individual into a relaxed state. Techniques help them access past life memories. While controversial, proponents believe it can be a tool for personal growth and healing. Accessing past life memories can provide insights into current challenges. It can lead to greater self-awareness. Section 4. Journey through time, exploring past life memories. Experiences during past life. Regression sessions are varied and unique. Some people access vivid and detailed memories. Others have more fragmented memories that piece together over time. The common thread is a sense of connection to a past self. Some report past lives filled with joy and fulfillment. Others access memories of trauma, providing insights into current challenges. Exploring past life memories can be transformative and healing. Section 5. Skepticism and belief, navigating the reincarnation debate. The concept of reincarnation faces skepticism and criticism. Critics argue that past life memories can be explained by psychological phenomena. Cryptomnesia and confabulation are common explanations. Suggestibility in regression therapy is another concern. Critics argue that therapist cues can influence responses. These concerns warrant careful consideration. It is important to approach claims with skepticism. However, some cases defy conventional explanations. Children provide specific details about past lives that are later verified. Regression. Section 6. The scientific perspective, evidence and inquiry. The scientific study of reincarnation is a growing field. Researchers investigate claims of past lives using rigorous methodologies. One focus is on children who spontaneously report past life memories. Researchers document statements and gather corroborating evidence. They examine birthmarks or defects corresponding to past life injuries. These investigations provide compelling evidence for further exploration. Another research avenue involves studying physiological correlates of regression experiences. Monitoring brain activity during sessions may shed light. Section 7. Beyond proof, the power of personal conviction. For many, the most compelling evidence for reincarnation comes from personal experience. The sense of recognition and emotional resonance can be deeply persuasive. The focus is on integrating these insights into their own lives. It is a journey of self-discovery and understanding. Belief in reincarnation is often rooted in intuition and spiritual beliefs. It colors one's perspective on life and death. Skepticism is essential, but an open mind is also important. Section 8. Bridging lifetimes, karmic connections, and soul growth. Karma, the law of cause and effect, plays a central role in reincarnation. It suggests that our actions influence future incarnations. Reincarnation is seen as a journey of soul growth and evolution. Each lifetime presents opportunities to learn and balance karmic debts. Relationships are often viewed as karmic connections. Difficult relationships offer opportunities for growth and healing. Karma suggests responsibility for our life circumstances. It shapes who we are today and our future lifetimes. Section 9. The Soul's Journey, a tapestry of experiences. If we embrace the possibility of reincarnation, it invites us to view our lives from a much broader perspective. Rather than seeing our current incarnation as an isolated event, we begin to see it as part of a much larger tapestry, woven together by the threads of countless lifetimes. Each lifetime, with its joys and sorrows, triumphs and failures, contributes to the rich tapestry of the soul's journey. We may incarnate in different cultures, genders, and social circumstances, experiencing the full spectrum of human experience as we evolve towards greater self-awareness and spiritual maturity. From this perspective, death is not an end, but a transition, a passage from one chapter to the next. It is a time for reflection, for reviewing the lessons learned and the experiences gained before embarking on a new adventure in a new physical form. The concept of the soul's journey offers a sense of continuity and purpose, suggesting that our lives have meaning and significance beyond the limitations of a single lifetime. Section 10. Lessons from the past. Healing old wounds, embracing new beginnings. One of the most compelling aspects of reincarnation is the possibility of healing past life wounds and breaking free from negative patterns that may be holding us back in our current lives. If we carry within us the memories and experiences of countless lifetimes, it stands to reason that unresolved traumas, emotional baggage, and limiting beliefs may also be carried forward, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in the present. By accessing and processing these past life experiences, whether through spontaneous memories, regression therapy, or simply through deep introspection and self-reflection, we may gain insights into the root causes of our current challenges and find new pathways to healing and wholeness. For example, someone struggling with a fear of intimacy may discover through past life exploration that they experienced a betrayal or loss in a previous lifetime that is now creating a subconscious block to forming close relationships. By acknowledging and processing these past wounds, they may begin to release the fear and open themselves up to the possibility of love and connection in their current life. The process of healing past life wounds can be challenging and require courage, compassion, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. However, the rewards can be profound, leading to greater emotional freedom, healthier relationships, and a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Section 11. The Cycle of Reincarnation, a Path to Enlightenment. In many Eastern spiritual traditions, reincarnation is not seen as an endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, but rather as a path to enlightenment or liberation from suffering. The goal is not to accumulate more experiences or possessions, but to transcend the cycle of karma altogether, achieving a state of spiritual awakening where the soul is no longer bound to the material realm. Enlightenment, from this perspective, is not something we attain through external means, but rather a state of being that arises from within through self-realization, compassion, and the cultivation of wisdom. Each lifetime is seen as an opportunity to progress on this spiritual path, to learn from our mistakes, and to refine our understanding of ourselves and the nature of reality. The journey towards enlightenment is often described as a gradual process of shedding ego attachments, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings, and cultivating a deep sense of compassion and unconditional love. It is a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to confront our own limitations and shadows. While the concept of enlightenment may seem lofty and unattainable, it serves as a guiding star, inspiring us to strive for greater self-awareness, compassion, and spiritual growth in each lifetime. Section 12. Living with Purpose: Reincarnation's Implications for the Present Moment. The belief in reincarnation has profound implications for how we live our lives in the present moment. If we accept the possibility that this is not our first or last time on Earth, it can instill a sense of purpose, urgency, and a deep appreciation for the preciousness of each moment. We may be more inclined to live with intention, to pursue our passions, to nurture our relationships, and to make a positive contribution to the world, knowing that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond this lifetime. The fear of death may also diminish, replaced by an understanding that death is not an end but a transition, a doorway to new beginnings. We may approach the challenges and uncertainties of life with greater courage and resilience, knowing that our souls are eternal and that life's lessons will continue to unfold across lifetimes. Ultimately, the belief in reincarnation can be a source of great comfort, inspiration, and motivation, encouraging us to live our lives to the fullest, to embrace the present moment, and to make choices that align with our highest values and aspirations. Section 13. Embracing the unknown, reincarnation, and the mystery of existence. The exploration of reincarnation, like any journey into the unknown, is fraught with mystery, uncertainty, and the limitations of human understanding. While we may catch glimpses of past lives, explore the concept of karma, and ponder the soul's journey towards enlightenment, the full scope of reincarnation, if it indeed exists, remains beyond our grasp. And perhaps that is as it should be. The mysteries of life, death, and the nature of consciousness are vast and awe-inspiring, inviting us to approach them with humility, curiosity, and a willingness to sit with the unknown. Whether we embrace reincarnation as a cherished belief or approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism, the exploration itself can be an enriching and transformative experience. It challenges us to expand our perspectives, to question our assumptions, and to marvel at the extraordinary possibilities that lie beyond the realm of our ordinary perception. The journey of exploring reincarnation is ultimately a journey of self-discovery, a quest for meaning and purpose that leads us to confront the fundamental questions of human existence. Who are we? Where did we come from? And what happens to us after we die? These are questions that have captivated humanity for millennia, and while definitive answers may remain elusive, the pursuit itself can be a profound and illuminating experience. The afterlife, a global tapestry of beliefs, death, the ultimate unknown, has captivated human imagination since the dawn of consciousness. Across cultures, we grapple with profound questions about mortality. Is death the end, or a transition to another realm? These questions inspire a rich tapestry of beliefs, reflecting unique worldviews.
From ancient Egyptians to Tibetan Buddhists, cultures develop elaborate belief systems. These beliefs offer solace, guidance, and a framework for understanding our place in the cosmos.
Ancient echoes, whispers of the afterlife from civilizations past. Civilizations grappled with death, creating rituals to honor the dead and ensure their passage to the next realm. Egyptians believed in a complex afterlife journey, judgment, and eternal life in paradise.
Their tombs, filled with treasures and mummified servants, reflect their belief in life after death. The Book of the Dead guided the deceased through the afterlife.
Greeks believed in an underworld ruled by Hades, with souls ferried by Charon. Myths tell of heroes journeying to the underworld and returning changed. These beliefs reveal a desire to believe in life beyond death and the importance of honoring the dead.
Our exploration of the afterlife takes us to China, where a rich tapestry of beliefs has evolved over millennia. Central to Chinese thought is ancestor veneration, the belief that spirits influence the living. The afterlife is often depicted as a complex bureaucracy, determining the fate of the deceased. Buddhists believe in reincarnation, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Our exploration of the afterlife takes us to India, the birthplace of Hinduism and Buddhism. Central to both traditions is reincarnation, the belief that the soul is reborn after death. This cycle continues until enlightenment is achieved.
Hindus believe in karma, which dictates our next rebirth. The ultimate goal is moksha, liberation from suffering.
Buddhism emphasizes anatta, or no self. The goal is nirvana, a state of enlightenment and peace. Our exploration of the afterlife now turns to the Abrahamic traditions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. These traditions emphasize faith, obedience to God's will, and a final judgment determining our eternal destiny.
In Christianity, the afterlife is depicted as heaven and hell. Heaven is eternal bliss with God for followers of Jesus Christ. Hell is eternal punishment for those rejecting God's grace.
Islam also believes in a final judgment, rewarding the righteous with paradise and condemning the wicked to hellfire.
These traditions offer a linear view of time, with a beginning, middle, and end. The afterlife is seen as eternal bliss with God or eternal damnation separated from Him. Our exploration of the afterlife takes us now to the diverse beliefs of indigenous cultures around the world. From the Native Americans of North America to the Aboriginal Australians, from the tribes of the Amazon rainforest to the islanders of the Pacific. Indigenous cultures often share a deep connection to the natural world and a belief in the interconnectedness of all things.
Many indigenous cultures believe in a spirit world that exists alongside the physical realm, a realm inhabited by ancestors, spirits, and supernatural beings. Death is often seen as a transition to the spirit world, where the deceased continue to interact with the living, offering guidance, protection, and wisdom.
Ancestor veneration is a central tenet in many indigenous cultures, with rituals and ceremonies performed to honor the dead, seek their guidance, and maintain a harmonious relationship between the living and the spirit world. These rituals often involve offerings, dances, songs, and stories that have been passed down through generations, preserving the wisdom and traditions of the ancestors.
Indigenous perspectives on the afterlife offer a holistic view of life and death, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of living in balance with the natural world and the spirit realm. These beliefs provide a sense of continuity, reminding us that we are part of a larger web of life that extends beyond our individual existence.
Death, while a universal human experience, is marked by a wide range of rituals and traditions that reflect the diverse beliefs and customs of cultures around the world. From elaborate funerals and cremation ceremonies to quiet moments of prayer and remembrance, these rituals serve a variety of purposes, providing comfort to the bereaved, honoring the memory of the deceased, and helping the living navigate the complex emotions that accompany loss.
In many cultures, funerals serve as a public acknowledgement of death, a time for family and friends to come together to mourn their loss, celebrate the life of the deceased, and offer condolences to the bereaved. Funeral rites vary widely, from somber processions and eulogies to joyful celebrations of life filled with music, dancing, and storytelling.
Cremation, the practice of burning the body of the deceased, is another common ritual found in many cultures. In Hinduism, for example, cremation is believed to release the soul from its earthly bonds, allowing it to begin its journey to the afterlife. In other cultures, cremation may be chosen for practical reasons or personal beliefs.
Beyond these formal rituals, many cultures also observe periods of mourning, during which the bereaved may wear specific clothing, abstain from certain activities, or engage in specific prayers or rituals to honor the dead. These periods of mourning provide time for reflection, healing, and the gradual transition back to daily life without the physical presence of the deceased.
Our beliefs about the afterlife, whether consciously acknowledged or not, have a profound impact on how we live our lives. They shape our values, influence our choices, and provide a framework for understanding our place in the universe. For some, the belief in a heavenly reward inspires a life of virtue and devotion, while the fear of eternal damnation serves as a powerful deterrent against sin. The belief in reincarnation, on the other hand, may inspire a focus on spiritual growth, karma, and the pursuit of enlightenment. Knowing that this life is but one chapter in a much longer story can bring a sense of perspective to our challenges, encouraging us to learn from our mistakes and strive to live more consciously. For those who find solace in the idea of reuniting with loved ones in the afterlife, the fear of death may be lessened, replaced by a sense of hope and anticipation. The knowledge that our physical separation is temporary can bring comfort during times of grief and loss. Ultimately, our beliefs about the afterlife serve as a compass, guiding us through the uncertainties of life and providing a sense of meaning and purpose in a world that can often feel random and chaotic. Whether we find comfort in the promise of heaven, the pursuit of enlightenment, or the enduring bonds of love that transcend physical death, our beliefs shape our understanding of what it means to live a good life and face our own mortality with courage and grace. Section 9. Finding meaning in mortality, embracing the unknown. While the afterlife remains a mystery, shrouded in uncertainty and the limitations of human understanding, the very act of contemplating our own mortality can be a profoundly enriching experience. It invites us to reflect on our values, prioritize what truly matters, and live each day with a greater sense of purpose and intention. Rather than fearing death, we can choose to embrace the unknown with a sense of curiosity and wonder. We can find beauty in the natural cycles of life and death, recognizing that death, like birth, is an integral part of the human experience. We can find solace in the knowledge that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, a vast and interconnected web of life that has been unfolding for millennia. Our lives, however brief, are but a small part of this grand tapestry, and our actions, however small, have the potential to ripple outward, impacting the world around us in ways we may never fully comprehend. The mystery of the afterlife invites us to live with a sense of awe and gratitude for the gift of life, to cherish our relationships, to pursue our passions, and to make a positive difference in the world. It is a reminder that life is precious, time is fleeting, and that our legacy will be woven into the tapestry of human experience long after. Section 10. A Tapestry of Hope, the enduring human quest for meaning. Our exploration of the afterlife reveals a common thread that unites humanity across cultures and generations. The enduring quest for meaning in the face of mortality. The human spirit seeks answers to life's biggest questions, finding hope and significance beyond physical life. Our beliefs about the afterlife reflect our deepest values, hopes, and fears. They inspire us to live with purpose, compassion, and wonder. The afterlife reminds us of life's preciousness and the importance of living fully. It inspires us to cherish relationships, pursue passions, and approach life's mysteries with open hearts. The tapestry of human belief about the afterlife is rich and diverse, reflecting our enduring hope. Section 1. The Unanswered Questions. As we stand at the precipice of the ultimate mystery, we are left with more questions than answers. The human mind grapples with the profound enigma of what lies beyond our earthly existence. Is death the end, or a transition to a realm beyond our comprehension? We journey through diverse beliefs, from ancient tombs to near-death experiences. Yet the fundamental question remains unanswered, shrouded in mystery. Science offers clues but no definitive answers. Near-death experiences remain subjective and open to interpretation. Reincarnation lacks conclusive evidence. We navigate this terrain with curiosity and humility. Perhaps in the grand tapestry of existence, that is as it should be. The unknown drives human exploration, pushing us to seek meaning. Though definitive answers may remain elusive, our exploration of life after death has not been in vain. We have encountered a rich tapestry of human experiences, each thread woven together to create a complex and multifaceted understanding of this profound mystery. We have listened to the heartfelt accounts of near-death experiences, where individuals describe journeys to other realms, encounters with deceased loved ones, and a profound sense of peace and unconditional love. These stories, regardless of one's personal beliefs, touch upon a universal yearning for connection, for meaning, and for the assurance that death is not the end, but a transition to another state of being. Life's precious gift. The most profound lesson from exploring life after death is appreciating life's precious gift. Confronting mortality heightens our awareness of everyday experiences. Breathing, sunlight, laughter, these moments remind us of life's beauty and fragility. Knowing our time is finite motivates us to live with intention and savor each moment. Fear of death can transform into a catalyst for living fully and nurturing relationships. Embracing the present with gratitude shifts focus to the beauty of now. We become more present, appreciative, and motivated to make the most of our time. Exploring life after death reminds us to live with intention and love deeply. Embracing the unknown, some mysteries may forever elude our grasp. The afterlife falls squarely into this category. The ultimate truth remains shrouded in mystery. Embrace the unknown with curiosity and awe. The universe holds countless mysteries. The afterlife represents the ultimate frontier. Find beauty in the mystery itself. It calls for intellectual curiosity and spiritual humility. We are part of something much larger than ourselves. Living with intention. The contemplation of life after death, regardless of one's personal beliefs, has a way of bringing into sharp focus the importance of living with intention. When we acknowledge the reality of our own mortality, the question of how we choose to spend our precious time on earth takes on a newfound urgency. What truly matters to us? What kind of legacy do we want to leave behind? How can we make a positive difference in the world? For some, living with intention may involve deepening their spiritual practice, connecting with their faith community, or engaging in acts of service to others. For others, it may mean nurturing their relationships, pursuing their passions, or simply appreciating the simple joys of everyday life. There is no right or wrong answer, as the path to a meaningful life is as individual as the soul that walks it. The key is to approach each day with a sense of purpose, to make conscious choices that align with our values, and to strive to live in a way that brings us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. When we live with intention, we infuse our lives with meaning and significance, regardless of what may or may not await us beyond the veil of death. We become active participants in the unfolding story of our lives, shaping our destinies with each choice we make, each action we take, and each moment we embrace with gratitude and awareness. The journey continues. The journey is far from over. Each new generation explores the profound mysteries of life, death, and consciousness. We are invited to remain curious, to approach the unknown with wonder. The journey continues, beckoning us forward with the promise of discovery.